Hello guys, it's me again, Gabriel, and now we are going to see Grade Time 3, Unit 1, Part 2. Do you remember that in Part 1 we learned some adjectives? Yes, we learned how to describe people. Cheerful, positive, cool, laid back. Do you also remember that we learned how to use the present perfect with the words just, already, and yet? Yes, and we also studied those rules. Now, it's time for us to continue. I want you guys to open your books on page 16. I want you to read the country's smartest kids. Now, pause the video and read the text. Can you guys now help me answer some questions based on the text? Let's start with activity 1. Here we have 4 items. Number 1. When did Daniel write his first book? Question number 2. When did he sign a $120,000 contract? Question number 3. When did Samantha start piano lessons? And question number 4. When did she play with orchestras? Alright, can you help me find the answers in the text? Let's come back to the text. Number 1. When did Daniel write his first books? Right. Where is the answer? Okay, the answer is here. On the show, we will meet children like 8-year-old Daniel Manning, who wrote his first book when he was just 5. Alright guys, we have just answered that question, when did Daniel write his first book, with a very specific point in time. Good. So, to answer exercise 1, we can answer question number 1 with a specific point in time. That is, Daniel wrote his first book when he became 5 years old. Okay? Alright, let's see question number 2. Can we answer question number 2 with a specific point in time? What's the question? When did he sign a $120,000 contract? Well, let's see. And who has just signed a $120,000 contract with publishing company to write 3 novels. Okay, we know that he signed the contract, but we don't know when. There is no point in time in this answer. Question number 3. When did Samantha start piano lessons? Oh, let's find out. Okay, let's see. Then there is 12-year-old Samantha Price, who started piano lessons when she was 3. Okay, again, just like number 1, we can also answer this question with a specific point in time. So questions number 1 and 3 can be answered with a specific point in time. Question number 2 cannot be answered with a specific point in time. And let's see question number 4 at last. When did she play with orchestra? Let's see. Well, where is the answer? She has already played with 3 top European orchestras. Alright, we know that she played with orchestra, but we don't know when. So, questions number 2 and questions number 4 cannot be answered with a specific point in time. Now, can you help me write the answer for the activity? can you help me write the rule? So when we talk about a specific point in time in the past, we use the, what do we use to refer to a specific point in time in the past? Do we use the simple past or do we use the present perfect? In items number 1 and number 3, we mentioned specific point in time. And for questions number 1 and 3, we used the simple past. So the answer for rule number 1 is simple past. What about for rule number 2? When we don't refer to a specific point in time, we often use the, that's it guys, present perfect. Let's see the examples in the text. Here, when we referred to the moment when Daniel first wrote his book, we said he was just 5. We said who wrote his first book. That is simple past. Let's see the same case for Samantha. Then there is 12-year-old Samantha who started piano lessons. So she started her piano lessons in a specific time in the past that we mentioned, when she was 3. That is, we use simple past. What about for the present perfect, guys? Well, we use the present perfect when we don't have any idea about when the action happened in time. For example, he was just 5 and who has just signed a $120,000 contract. So we don't know when that happened, but we do know that it happened. So we use the present perfect. Okay? Guys, can you help me out now with activity number 2? For activity 2, we need to complete the sentence with either the simple past or the present perfect forms of the verbs. Number 0 is done for us. We need to use the verb visit. Item A, I have visited Mexico more than 20 times. Item B, I first visited Mexico in 1998. Guys, remember what we learned in activity 1. We use the simple past when there is a specific point in time, and we use the present perfect when there is no reference to time in our sentence. Okay? Now pause the video, do the activity 2 on page 17 of your books, and come back for the answers. Let's check. Number 1, we need to use the verb win. Item A, he blank already blank 3 gold medals and hopes to win more. No reference in time, right? No specific point in time, so present perfect. He has won 3 gold medals and hopes to win more. B, he blank a gold medal in the 2012 Olympics. Okay, so there is a reference in time, there is a specific point in time, that is simple past. So he won a gold medal in the 2012 Olympics. Number 2, meet. My mom blank a lot of interesting people in her life. No reference in time, that is present perfect. My mom has met a lot of interesting people. And item B, my mom blank Steven Spielberg 10 years ago. Oh, that happened 10 years ago. A specific point in time. that simple past. That is met. My mom met Steven Spielberg 10 years ago. Number 3, to do. Mom, I blank my homework. Can I go out? No reference in time, no specific point in time, just the action. So, present perfect. I have done my homework. Can I go out? Item B. I blank all the things on my to-do list before lunch. Before lunch. That's a reference to time. That's a specific point in the past. That is simple past. I did all the things on my to-do list before lunch. Now number 4, guys. To record. Item A. They blank their last album 2 years ago. Okay. There is a reference in time, so simple past. They recorded their last album 2 years ago. Item B. They blank more than 20 albums so far. Okay. No reference in time, no specific point in the past. So, present perfect. They have recorded more than 20 albums so far. And number 5, live. Item A. We blank in Ecuador for 3 years when I was a teenager. We're living in Colombia. Okay, all right. So we blank in Ecuador for 3 years when I was a teenager. A specific point in time in the past. So simple past. We lived. And item B. We're living in Colombia now, but we blank in many different countries. All right. No specific point in the past, so that is present perfect. We have lived. And at last, item 6, to sign. She blank just blank a contract with a new e-publishing company. Okay. No reference in time, so present perfect. She has just signed a contract with a new e-publishing company. And item B, she blanked the contract for her first book on her 16th birthday. Okay, that's a specific moment in past. So that is simple past. She signed. Let's check the answer, guys. That's it. Very good job. Guys, let's do one more activity. Now it's time for vocabulary. Here, in activity number 1, for vocabulary on page 17, we need to circle all the correct answers. Note, there may be more than one correct answer. For example, item number 1, which of these can you sign? A contract. Can you sign a contract? B, an autograph. Can you sign an autograph? And C, a lesson. Can you sign a lesson? Okay, I want you to circle all the correct answers. Now, pause the video and do the activity. Let's check the answers, guys. Which of these can you sign? Well, can you sign a contract? Yeah, a contract, a piece of paper, a document between two parties. Okay. Can you sign an autograph? Of course you can. And a lesson? I don't think you can sign a lesson. Which of these things can you write? Can you write a novel? I think so. Can you write a party? I don't think so. And a song. Can you write a song? Of course. Have you guys ever written a song? 3. Which of these things can you win? A prize? Of course. Have you ever won a prize, guys? have won some prizes. Have you ever, can you win a competition? Of course. And an exhibition? No, you cannot win an exhibition. And 4, which of these things can you make? Can you make friends? Of course, I love to make friends. Can you make a cake? Do you guys know how to make a cake? And homework? You cannot make homework. And 5, guys, which of these can you miss? You cannot miss the future, but you can miss your family. And you can also miss the bus. Have you ever missed the bus, guys? I have missed the bus many times. Let's check. Yes, very good, guys. All right. Now, as a part 2 of our collocation activity, do you know what a collocation is? A collocation is simply a word that comes with another word. They make a good pair together. For example, you sign a contract. You sign an autograph. But what about a lesson? Do you sign a lesson? No. I want you to tell me, guys, which collocations can we use with lesson? Can we use do a lesson? Yeah. Or take a lesson? Of course. So, I want you to choose collocations for the ones that we didn't circle in the previous part. So, for party in exercise in item 2, which collocation can we use for party? Can we use to have a party? Yeah, I'm going to have a party in my house next week. No, I don't think so. We are in a quarantine period. But can I throw a party? Yeah, throw a party. So, throw or have a party or host a party. Number 3, which of these things can you win? You can win a prize, you can win a competition, but what about exhibition? Well, you can see an exhibition. What was the last exhibition that you saw, guys? Which of these can you make? You can make friends, you can make a cake, but homework, you don't make homework. You can do homework. Are you doing your homework, guys? And last, you miss your family, you miss the bus, but what about the future? Well, we can say that you can predict the future. You can see the future. All right? That's it for today, guys. We have just finished Grade Time 3, Unit 1. I hope you have enjoyed it. See you soon. Take care.